I can't believe I'm here at the Colosseum in Rome. It doesn't feel real. And I'm headed towards the Trevi Fountain, which I'm so excited about. Ciao from Rome. I'm so excited to share this Italy series with you. This is part 1, but I'm going to be traveling all over like the northern half of Italy for the next 3 or so weeks, and then I have another like week that I'm going to spend in a couple other countries that I'm going to leave as a surprise. I'm so excited to share the Eternal City with you. This is my first time in Rome, and I also have a bunch of tips for doing Rome on a budget. I'm always on a budget when I travel, and I do have a few Rome budget tips lined up to share in this video as I explore. I just went to this gorgeous church that's around the corner from my hotel, so I'll share some footage from that. Now I need to go find something to eat because except for airplane food, I really haven't eaten anything in the last like 24 hours or something. So hopefully I can find something good and I'll share it with you. That's pretty much just the plan for today. Nothing big, major, because it's already after 4, but tomorrow I'm going to the Colosseum and doing like all the forum and all that big stuff. So I'm really excited. Real quick before I go look for food, my first Rome budget tip is to take the bus into town instead of the train. Unless you're in a big group or you have a lot of luggage or you're in a rush, then maybe take the train, but the bus is cheaper. The Leonardo Express train is I think 15 euro and the bus is only 8 euro. I think it's also only 6 euro if you book online in advance, which I didn't realize, and I just booked it like at the ticket stand. But 8 euro compared to 15 is way better, and it takes about 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes. But if you aren't in a rush, then I would suggest the bus instead. The seats were comfortable, it was a smooth ride, good views out the window, so I definitely suggest the bus. I also got a better camera for this trip. Hopefully you can enjoy this better quality. I'm obsessed. I went to the train station because there's a market there and there's a bunch of different stalls with different types of food, different cuisines, international stuff and Italian stuff, lots of different sweets I saw, so I might be going back, but I'm sure it's probably overpriced there. I ended up getting a pizza, just like a basic margarita pizza. It was 10 euro and he made it like right in front of me, put in like the little like wood fire oven thing. And I haven't tasted it yet, but hopefully it's really good. I took it to go and just came back to the hotel because anxiety. I've just been around too many people today. I want some time alone to just eat in peace and unwind from this travel day. So I'm gonna try this pizza. I'll let you know how it is. Look how thin the crust is. I know like here in like Rome and Italy and stuff, the crust is pretty thin. It tastes good. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. First glimpse. Good morning from the Colosseum. I can't believe I'm here. Oh my god. Okay, I moved to a different spot because there were a lot of people over in that other area where I was. They were taking photos. There's a bunch of people taking like portrait photography, like wedding photos and stuff, really cool. I can't believe I'm here at the Colosseum in Rome. It doesn't feel real. Okay, the Colosseum's about to open. It opens at 8:30. I have a time ticket for 8:50. So before I go in, I wanted to give you my second Rome budget tip, which is about buying Colosseum tickets. They go on sale on the official website 30 days in advance, and I set a reminder so I would know when to buy the tickets because they sell out quickly, especially to third-party people like Get Your Guide, Viator, those kind of people. You can obviously get it on Get Your Guide, but it's more expensive. If you want just the ticket, not a guided tour or anything, I suggest buying it in advance on the official website. It's only €18, and that includes the Colosseum, Palatine Hill, and the Roman Forum. It's a 3-in-1 ticket no matter where you buy it, but if you buy it in advance, you are going to pay only like €18, whereas on Get Your Guide, I think it was like in the 30s. So if you want to save some money, I definitely suggest doing that and set a reminder so you can buy like exactly 30 days before you plan on being here. If you do want a guided tour but don't want to pay for it, you can download the free Rick Steves audio guide app, and he has different walking tours for all sorts of cities around the world and a lot for Italy, and there's a special one just for the Colosseum, so I plan on listening to that while I'm in there. Okay, so it took about 10 minutes to get through the line, ticket checks, security. I'm going to listen to the audio guide, Rick Steves audio guide, and I'll give a voiceover for you of all the interesting and gruesome history of the Roman Colosseum. The Colosseum dates back to about 70 CE when it was commissioned by Emperor Vespasian. Completed in 80 CE and originally named the Flavian Amphitheater, it could seat up to 50 to 80,000 spectators. The Colosseum is the largest ancient amphitheater in the world, covering 6 acres. It is 615 feet long, 510 feet wide, and 157 feet tall. The free entertainment held here included gladiator fights, animal hunts, battle reenactments, and mock sea battles. Most people involved in the fights were either slaves or condemned prisoners. Over the course of about 500 years, approximately 400,000 people died in the arena. Today, the Colosseum is one of the new 7 wonders of the world, with millions of visitors per year. Next to the Colosseum is the Arch of Constantine. Completed in 315 CE, it stands 69 feet tall and was dedicated to Emperor Constantine the Great after his victory at the Battle of Milvian Bridge. Okay, I just got a sandwich from the grocery store because finding places to eat stresses me out. So going to the grocery store is just easy and it's usually cheaper. This was, I think, just under like €4. Probably could have found something else, but I'm really close to the Colosseum, so I know food is going to be expensive. So I ate my sandwich in line for the Palatine Hill, and this is like a really big archaeological park, lots of, historical significance. It's like just across the street from the Colosseum, so I'm just gonna wander around here, take photos, and of course I'll give you a little voiceover once I learn some more information about it. Palatine Hill is one of the 7 hills of Rome and one of the oldest areas of the city. People have lived here as far back as the 10th century BCE. In Roman mythology, this hill is the site of the cave where twin brothers Romulus and Remus were cared for by a she-wolf. Romulus and Remus would go on to found the city of Rome. Okay, the view from over here is incredible. Like, what? These orange trees smell so good. Back there's really awesome views of like the Roman Forum and just the city in general, but it's so crowded. Also, the light today really sucks for photos, which is a disappointment, but it is what it is. It is March, so. Okay, I'm going down into like the Roman Forum section. The battery on this camera is dying. Hopefully it lasts a little bit longer. The Roman Forum was the cultural, political, and religious center of ancient Rome where day-to-day life happened. It became a significant meeting place around 500 BCE
and was expanded a few times during its long history. The Forum was a location for markets, elections, speeches, and other events. The Forum remained an important site until around the fall of the Roman Empire. Today, visitors can explore the ruins of temples and monuments while walking in the footsteps of historical figures such as Julius Caesar and Mark Antony.
Okay, the battery lasted through the Forum. I have one more place I'm gonna go, and hopefully the camera battery doesn't die again, but let's do it. So the camera battery did die, which sucks. I'll have to see if there's some kind of solution or something I can do. Anyway, I walked a little bit over to the altar to the Fatherland and walked up like a million stairs to like the viewpoint, even though the viewpoint's not even good because they're doing construction, but still beautiful building, really cool. I did take some clips of the altar with like my other camera, but it is not a vlogging camera. It's not really good for filming, so the few clips I took should be okay, but it's not the same as the other camera.
The Altar of the Fatherland is a national monument honoring Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of a unified Italy. It was built between 1885 and 1935.
It has gotten really hot today, and I'm hungry and my feet hurt, so after this I'm gonna go back to the hotel, charge my battery, see if I can figure that out, and I guess go get something for lunch, dinner at some point, because I'm gonna need to eat. Surprise, it's the next day. Yeah, I just ended up going back to the hotel. I got like random food from a bakery for dinner, and now it's the next day, and I'm headed towards the Trevi Fountain, which I'm so excited about, because again, it's another like iconic place, like the Colosseum. So I should be almost there.
The Trevi Fountain was designed by architect Nicola Salvi and completed in 1762. It is one of the most famous fountains in the world and is a must-see in Rome. Tossing a coin into the water means you will one day return to Rome.
Okay, yes, the Trevi Fountain was amazing. It's so beautiful. I got here at like 7:45 in the morning, and there's a couple hundred other people, but it's fine. I knew it was gonna be super crowded. Today they're actually like cleaning the fountain, so the bottom level, like right next to the fountain, is closed off, which makes it way easier to take photos of like the entire fountain without a ton of people in it. So that's really awesome. Of course, you're supposed to like throw a coin in there, but I don't have any change, so I guess I'm not doing it this time. All of the change that gets thrown in the fountain goes to charity, so that's pretty cool. And the sun is actually out right now, so it's hitting the fountain, making it extra beautiful. I thought it was gonna be cloudy all day today, so it's really nice to see the sun since I didn't really see it yesterday at all, or the day before that, so it's really nice to have it out at least for now. And it's also supposed to be pretty warm today, like in the mid-70s, so I'm excited. Just casual Rome things. Alright, I'm walking to the Pantheon now, so hopefully I can get in there. It opens at 9, and it's not even 8:30 yet, I don't think, so I'll get some photos, go inside. I'm excited. There's a bunch of ugly trucks ruining my shot, but there it is, the Pantheon! Okay, this little square is so cute, and there's this fountain, and then, oh, the Pantheon!
Entrance to the Pantheon is only €5 and so worth it to see an amazing example of classical architecture. The circular building features the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome. At the peak of the dome is an open window called an oculus, which allows in both sunshine and rain. The building was founded around 125 CE as a Roman temple. Many famous artists are buried here, including painter Raphael. 2 Italy kings are buried here as well, Victor Emmanuel II and Umberto I.
Okay, the Pantheon was super cool. Hopefully future voiceover Rachel gives you some good information about it. I'm gonna keep walking to my next destination.
If you are looking for free things to do in Rome, check out as many churches as possible, and there are a ton. Many are hidden gems and so gorgeous on the inside.
Alright, I've now come to Largo de Torre, Argentina, which is where Julius Caesar was assassinated, which is really cool to actually, you know, see the location. But I mostly wanted to come because it's also a cat sanctuary and there's a bunch of cats down there wandering around the ruins and they're adorable. It's €5 to actually go down and walk the pathways and stuff. So I don't think that's really quite worth it just to maybe pet a cat. But if you want to go down, you can, or you can just see it all from up above on street level. I love that there's always pretty flowers growing out of the ruins around Rome. Alright, I've come to this little market. I'm gonna wander around, get some food. Here we go. Okay, the market was kind of disappointing because, I mean, there was a lot of like fresh fruits and vegetables, some meat and cheese, but most of the other stuff was just like kind of mass produced, not like local, you know, individual like farmers market kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I didn't buy anything. It was, you know, kind of overpriced. So I think there's a restaurant near here that I have marked on the map, so I might go there or we'll just see. Ended up getting some food at a restaurant right next to the market and it was really good. I got a little like soupli thing, which is like a classic food in Rome, like a street food. So it's like a breaded deep fried ball of rice with cheese and sauce in it, and that was really good. And then I got like a slice of pizza that had broccoli and like some kind of creamy cheese on it. It was all really good. And then I got a sparkling lemonade to drink and it was like €8 something, so it was good. Okay, I've now come to Piazza Navona, which is this really pretty square with statues, fountains, and just awesome architecture all around it. So I'm gonna wander around, take some photos, and hopefully find a restroom. I hate looking for restrooms in Europe because unless you're at a restaurant or a museum that has a restroom, it's really hard to find one, especially for free. So we'll see. Wish me luck. In case you were interested in a restroom update, I went to the McDonald's like around the corner from the Piazza and it was a long wait, but at least it was free. There's also a paid public restroom like really close to the square too, but it costs €1. But you can use card or cash. Also, I wanted to say that an important Italy tip or just Europe travel in general is to have tissues with you because a lot of public restrooms don't have or have run out of toilet paper. Look at this cute little street. There's like no one here. It's so pretty. There's a church up there. This is my favorite part about Italy, is just wandering around and losing the crowds. I'm about to walk around the corner and see the Spanish Steps, but it's like a sea of people, so wish me luck. Okay, so that was the Spanish Steps. I'm not even gonna climb them. I'm getting out of here. Too many people. Come in the morning if you want photos.
I have found an epic view over the city. Wow.
I've come to this beautiful garden. I'm gonna kind of wander, hopefully find a spot to just sit and relax because my feet and legs are not used to walking so much yet. Hopefully they get used to it because this trip I'm obviously gonna be doing a ton of walking. If you wanted an update on the camera battery, like it wasn't charging on the external battery thing, I think it was the wire. So now it should be fine. I changed it to a different wire and it is charging now, so yeah.
I've been having fun sitting in the shade along this little promenade and just watching everybody walk by. They have a bunch of different things you can rent in this park, from like little pedal things. I don't even know what they would be called, but it's fun looking at all the different things they have and all the families enjoying themselves, and of course trying to spot as many dogs as possible. So yeah, it's really nice. From this park I have like a 30-minute walk back to the hotel, which I'm not looking forward to, but there's a nice cool breeze. There's somebody playing piano down there. This is just a really nice spot that it doesn't really feel like you're in like a big city. I've seen a lot of crazy street performers today, but this is the weirdest. What is happening?
Okay, it was getting kind of windy and chilly over there in the shade, so I'm gonna keep walking. This park has like a ton of things to see and do, including museums and like old villas, I think, but I'm just gonna wander around.
I just found this tree that has like a bunch of lizards, 2 different kinds. They're cute. Well, I wanted to try out some of Rome's like fountain water because when in Rome, oh my god, that's the first time I've said that on this trip. Okay, I thought I would say it way sooner. And after sitting on a bench and watching this fountain and making sure people actually drink out of it, and because I'm paranoid, here we go. There are people looking at me over there. It just tastes like regular water. Cheers. I started a trend. Now all these other people are filling up. Yeah, you'll find fountains all over Rome, Italy, and Europe in general. Most major cities have fountains that you can just fill up at, unless there's like a sign saying it's not drinking water, but especially in Italy, there's a lot.
Time to say goodbye to the pretty park and start the 30-minute walk back to the hotel. I'm gonna stop, probably take photos, you know, so it'll be longer than 30 minutes, but let's go.
This whole street is lined with orange trees. They're so cute. Lots of fountains today. Here's another awesome one. The light has gotten really pretty. I want to go chill in the hotel for a little bit and figure out where I might go eat dinner.
Okay, now that the family that was sitting next to me has left, I can talk to the camera without feeling weird. I finally actually went out to eat. You should be really proud of me. I'm proud of me. I did manage to get food on my shirt though, so whoops. I ordered the Carbonara, which is really good. First pasta in Italy. I got this dish because it's like from Rome. It was invented in Rome or whatever. And I got a salad as well, and they gave me bread. Like 5 different types of bread. It was all really good. I mean, I haven't tried all of it yet, but it's all good. And I'm probably gonna get dessert too, but I got finished eating this. Also, why are noodles so hard to eat? They're so long. They're not supposed to cut them in Italy, but I did cut them a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna keep eating.
For the dessert, I got a lemon sorbet. It looks good. Let me try it.
That's good.
Okay, I finished dinner. It was really good. The total was 33 euros. So for the salad, carbonara, dessert, water, and the service charge, that's the total. In Italy, there's like a little service charge, and then you don't have to tip. The carbonara, I've never had it before, so I didn't know what to expect or like what it should taste like, but it was really, really peppery. So I'd probably give it like a 6 or maybe a 7 out of 10, honestly. So I don't know if carbonara is always peppery. Let me know in the comments if that's just how it tastes. But if it is, I probably won't be ordering it again. But the lemon sorbet was definitely the best part of the meal. So sour, cold, and creamy and delicious. So this is actually going to be the end of this Rome vlog. 2 days, 2 full days, and then like, so 2.5 days in Rome. Hopefully you learned some budget tips, things to do, tips just in general of Rome. Tomorrow I'm going to Vatican City, which technically isn't Rome, and that's going to be a separate video. Just thank you so much for joining me on my Italy series. I'm so excited to go all over Italy. I'm also going to go to Milan, Venice, Verona, all sorts of other places. So subscribe, stay tuned for all of that, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, take number like 500. Whoops, I'm recording. A line for the Palatine Hill. Palatine? Wait. Beautiful flowers coming out of the trash person. Look at this weird little baby child on this gate.